We're up. We're up today. Can't complain. Can't complain about being up, especially not with Counter-Strike. Can't complain. Can't complain. It was an awesome time, at least. I had fun. But the revolvers, we have a generational opportunity. We have a generational opportunity to change everything. Like, if you pull the Karambit 387, it could change everything. Financially, it could change your life. It will change my life. If I pull the Karambit 387, change my life, actually. There's stakes, you know? I feel like you watch a lot of people rip cases and, like, they're already rich. So it's like, you know, less meaningful, kinda. Like, even if they pull the 387, like if Trainwreck pulls a 387, ain't shit changing for that bro. Ain't shit changing. If he pulls 661, ain't shit changing. Does nothing. But if any of us pull a 387 or a 661, man. Yeah, and you're also, I'm not rich. Unfortunately. Now listen, if I pull a 387, I would actually make it out the hood. The metaphorical hood that I'm stuck in. I've been stuck in this box for so long. A 387 could just let me out. You know, some of you might not know, so I'm actually gonna share with the class here again. I owned a 387. Well worn. I owned it. I owned it in, let's see, late 2020, very early 21. That's when I owned this. Okay. And I sold it around that time for $14,000, and a well-worn today goes for 120,000. If I had just held, I'd already be out of the hood. And now you could also see I had this. This is probably worth a good 80K or something, 60K. FN Dragon Lore 4X. What the fuck just happened? Let me grieve in peace, Steam. 4X Kato Hollow. You're just like Oni for real. Yeah, except I don't have an insanely huge stream and stuff like that, but like, just a little bit. With the fumbles, yeah, probably kind of similar. For sure. But Oni stayed around with most of his stuff, right? He just fumbled a few things. I kind of fumbled everything. Which is like insane. But you know what? You know what, chat? There's always a way back. There's always a way back. You know, I built a company. I did some cool stuff. But item-wise, there's always a way back, chat. And my way back might be these. I've owned a lot of 661s though. A lot. Like, I'm sure traders at this point have owned a lot too, but yeah, the fact I didn't keep one of them or anything, like quit the game in 2020, come back, everything's way more expensive, and I'm priced out. It's unfortunate. But yeah, the 387 is probably worse than the 4X reason, although probably, no, I mean, it is worse, literally. It literally is worse. What was the best one you had? Best 661 or best item? The best item is probably a 387. Then second best is maybe the Dragon Lore. I had I had 4X I by Power Hollow Redline. Best 661 I had. I don't think I ever got a Titan Hollow one. Yeah, so just generic 661s. I never had like a stickered one. A nice stickered one. I think I had like 2 Titan papers, 2 IBP papers on it. K14. That was my best, I think. But no, that was a well-worn. I definitely had minimal wears at some point. So yeah, probably 661 minimal wear, probably. My best. I also had like a huge case hardened collection, which is funny because so when I came back from H1Z1 in like 2020, OniPixel messaged me because he saw me buying so much shit. And he's like, yeah, you were that case hardened collector from back then, right? And I'm like, yeah. That was like my first interaction with Oni. Way before he was a streamer or anything. But yeah, back in the day, I had Oceano, M9, 905 Karambit. I had a bunch of case hardened stuff. So like, if you include all those, then yeah, like, I mean, crazy. Oh, another fumble if you want. Minimal wear 417, backside #1. I had that. I'll show you guys that one. Maybe you don't know it. I can literally find the Reddit thread where I sold this as well. So this is the 417. Wabam. Backside #1 pattern. If this was on playside, it would be better than the 387. Very sick. I believe I sold it either $900, $1,200, somewhere in that range. Like a few hundred keys was the sale price for this thing. Now it's like 30 grand, I think. 30, 40, something like that. The prices are kind of hard to keep track of because they never happen or barely ever happen, and then someone tweets about it and then it's lost forever. It's like, but yeah, that's another one. Yeah, 387 was definitely the most brutal though. Most brutal fumble. I was looking for a BS1 of 15K a couple months ago. Wish I traded back in the low prices. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, the game's grown so much since then, right? Like when I was doing those trades, the game was like a 1/10 the size, right? So it's just, that's how it is. But honestly, especially in CS2, I definitely wouldn't own anything below FT for a play skin. So that's why I kind of went for mine 151. I've always said, even back then, that this was the actual #2. Like, I think the community ranking is just stupid because 661 is ranked based on the top, right? Like 670 has more blue than 661, right? Has more blue. But people prefer the 661 because the top is so good. And this is the second best top. Like, if you only consider the top, it's this one. It's #2. And I think it looks better too. Like, it's not even like just a ranking thing. It's 151. Like, it has the full blue cylinder on the top, like on the barrel. This looks amazing. It has blue bullets, similar to the 661. 661 has purple and blue bullets, but this one has straight blue bullets and has a little blue trigger. And it also has a little blue aim down sight recoil hopper thing. I don't know what the fuck you call this on a gun. But yeah, this is my second favorite. Well, at least you kept this. No, I rebought this. I did not keep it. I did rebuy it.